Hello to you. Today I'm going to talk about the ego versus the rest of us, or the ego self versus the higher self. How often do you wish you had maybe had the skills of someone else, or the ability or the talent? Do we ever stop to think why that might be? Why do we want their skills? Do we even stop for a minute to think, do we really have them? I think sometimes we think so much on what we're lacking, what we don't have, that on the other side we don't think of the abundance we do have and the skills and that, which maybe they're not developed to a point where we can go after something, but they're there to be harnessed, developed and expanded. We continuously think about lack of, we're going to go down the road of thinking we haven't got it. If we continuously think of the abundance and we're grateful for that, think of what we can build upon that abundance, of that joy, of the gratitude for life. Now think about the magnificence and the beauty of the body that you possess and you hold and you are. And that body being the vehicle for which to drive you through to the dreams and the place that you wish to go. Think of the heart. The heart is the thing that's driving you. So the heart is where our dreams are, where we want to get to, the place of pure joy and bliss. But that driver needs a vehicle, which is our body. Now from that we need a download, a computer, a process so to speak, which is all here. This is the most complex computer known to man. It's just sometimes we're not using our own operating system. We're allowing other people's operating systems to influence us. So what I would suggest is, what is your, when did you or have you installed your own operating system that allows that structure within you, driven through the heart, processed through the mind, driven by the body? Where's that structure that's going to lead you to your daily path to continually, little by little, raise yourself up? Now, if you've not watched me before, my kind of process at the minute is through these videos. It's through doing stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable outside of, well, home. For example, I'm going to do something going forward that is going to make me feel really uncomfortable. It's going to help me develop. It's going to scare the living crap out of me, if I'm honest. And I'll speak about it more in future videos, but just as a kind of thing here, just to so you know where this is going. Towards the end of May 2017, start of June 2017, I'm looking to do a skydive. Something that even just I thought a bit terrifying. And that's why I want to do it. Now, instead of just doing that, I wish to do it to help raise money for a charity. And in the process, I'm going to see if I can then help out develop things within where I'm working, and then see if that can exponentially increase and grow and help everyone go forward. And as I talk, say if you can live it in a situation where it's win for yourself, win for the other parties involved, everyone benefits. And that's what I want to go on to, about the skills and the talents you do possess, to keep them inside of yourself and never reach for them. Well, first of all, it's a disservice to you. You're going to feel, you're going to have that feeling of, why can't you're going to have that feeling I spoke at the beginning of lack of. Because if you go and reach for yours, yes, you might stumble, you might fail, but failure is a necessity part to get to the place you wish to go to. All failure is a roadblock saying, don't go down here again. You know that now. You've got the experience, you've got the process of going down and experiencing the failure, so don't go down that path again. So you go down another path, but the thing is, you don't go all the way down that road before you realise you've already clocked on, this isn't working, let me turn back, let me go down this path. And you turn back, and then you come back to that central point of, you almost know which road to go down now, because you can already see the failure at the end of that tunnel beforehand. Now, I spoke about this in a previous video, which I will link down here at the end, about what is fear. I mean, the fear of failure. Well, I've just explained failure isn't a bad thing, it tells you which pathway you don't go down. Now, the fear of that, the fear itself, I've said it before, said it in the previous video, is it's the angels holding the keys to your dreams. So that fear, you reach for, you get the keys, and you fail so many times, you know which path and door to unlock. So where the fear of failure is kind of said to us, this is bad, don't do it, stay seated, it's actually the steps we need to go down to achieve the path of our dreams in the direction. Now, just to kind of sum up, don't allow your ego to do all your thinking. Allow your ego to preserve yourself at times, but don't allow it to do the thing, because it will just preserve you and it'll cut off everyone else. Do not wish for the skills you do not possess. Understand the talents you have, build on those, and realise that the skills you think you didn't have, you might end up developing if it's what you need to get to the higher path. The journey of life is a road. It's a road where our body is the vehicle, our heart is driving us to the dreams we want, and the brain is processing all this information so it can take us, driven by the heart's desire to want to get that dream, and pushes the body forward. Feelings of being uncomfortable is what develops you as well. This is what tells your body, your mind. Example, if I may, on that, using the journey, using a kind of vehicle, car analogy. When you first took your driving test, I mean, those that passed first time, fantastic, but even those that passed first time, there were uncomfortable feelings during that process of taking your lessons. But all of you that have passed, even if you failed again, you may have failed again and again to get yourself to driving. If we talk about when we were first born, we couldn't walk, but we learned to do that. First of all, we learned to crawl. Oh, that's fantastic. Then we thought, oh, this gets boring after a while, so you get comfortable, but so you want to push on and do something else. But then you learn to walk. Yeah, you can walk. Well, everyone's walking now, I can learn to walk, it's not that fun anymore. Let's try to jog, let's try to run, let's try to build, let's try to... That, for me, is the simplicity of the path to success overall. What I would like, please comment down below on anything where you're thinking of driving towards, but you feel that blockage of failure, you're not sure of taking that road because it may fail. The road of failure is to allow you, to tell you that you need to turn back and choose another path. And the fear of it are just the keys. Someone's holding the keys, that's all fear is, keys that you need to reach for, unlock. The fear of failure. Don't be fearful of it, because it's a necessity point to get to start again. It's the path you need to go on to get to the journey of where you need to go. Yeah, I'll leave that there for now. So I want to say, please subscribe. There's a video here of talking about breaking past fear, and so please comment on. Please comment on what may be holding you back, where you wish to get to, and if you can help others and inspire them, the steps you're taking to reach your goals, or the things that may be stopping you and preventing you from reaching that. Thanks so much for listening. As always, I respect and I thank you for viewing. I will read any comments and I always reply to comments that I have. Until the next time, thank you and have a great one.